Coming up on Tech 95, Summer Movie Fun, Best Windows Phone to Buy, Microsoft Surface Pro 3, and much, much more. It's all coming up next on Tech 95. This is Tech 95, Episode 11, recorded on July 28, 2014. What movie was that again?
Hi, this is Jonathan.
And I'm Travis Smith.
And welcome to
Tech 95. Alright, this is Episode 11. Yay!
Yay!
Since the weather hasn't been so pleasant with us lately, it's been
it's all overcast out here.
yeah, and it's like within the mid 60s, low 70s.
But then again, here in Michigan, we have a slogan: if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes.
Yeah, it'll change, right? And so, this rolled through Twitter. Hacking the 80s summer movie guide. If you're not hanging out at the beach or off in Hawaii or somewhere, somewhere to enjoy the summer, you can be watching movies.
Or in our case, it'd be the Great Lakes.
Yep. Let's see. We can kick off the summer, or try to enjoy the semi-cold summer with
Beach Boys. Beach Boys.
Oh, jeez. Well, first pick on the list for TechCrunch's movie guide is War Games. Now, most of us have seen War Games. I personally love War Games. It's a machine learning tic-tac-toe, a rogue computer on the brink of bringing about world destruction. And teenage boy seems to be the only person on the planet who can save us all. And
fat chance. I'm just kidding.
Shh. And so, I've like I said, I've loved War Games. I love that movie. And if you haven't heard about it, go check out War Games 2: The Dead Code. That's another awesome one. It's like the first movie, only it's set in only it was made in about 2008 versus this one was made in, let's see, when was this movie made? I want to shoot 1982. Anywho, awesome movie. Tron, a computer hacker gets sucked into a virtual reality game that has potentially fatal consequences. Okay, yes, the original is slow and there's no cool Daft Punk appearances or even music in the background, but I mean a young Jeff Bridges. Hashtag, am I right? Question mark. I have not. I have seen Tron, and I've seen the latest one too. Next one is Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I have not seen this one. It wasn't a computer hacking that made this movie cool. It was simply Ferris. He was definitely a righteous dude. What you got?
I just wanted to stick in here. A few episodes back, we were talking about how when we thought that Windows 9 was coming out in November. Don't believe it. It turns out that whole story was a hoax. The mighty WZOR is whiffing it lately, so don't buy that latest report.
Yeah. Well, we can save that topic till after this topic's done. Okay.
More on that in a minute.
Yep. Movie number 4, Revenge of the Nerds. This was a scene in this movie from 1984 when computer dork Gilbert Lowe actually hacks his way into Judy's heart. While a hard time finding the exact individual clip on YouTube, you can click through here to see it on the Daily Motion. Number 5, let's see, how many more do we got? Oh, this is the last one. Number 5, Superman 3. How many Supermans are they going to come out with? Richard Pryor isn't happy with his paycheck, so he uses a special hacking code to trick the computer system into giving him a lot more money. Notice how gigantic those computers were at the time. So yeah, that's those are 5 movies to go check out. I have not seen the last 2. Superman 3 and Ferris Bueller's Day Off, or Revenge of the Nerds. I have not seen those three. But hopefully I'll be able to see them soon. John, what were you saying about Windows 9?
Oh, more on that in just a second. I just need to say this. This is for all you nerds out there. Weird Al's coming out with a new album. Woo!
Yeah, it's already on the Play Store.
Yes, 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 yes.
I don't
Anyway,
remember if it's like $10 or something. I don't know. Next up
okay.
on
Hold on. Let me. Wait, well, okay, hold on. I want to see what the what the new album's about, really quick. For all nerds out there, it's not about PCs, but it's still for all you awesome people. Oh,
play.google.com.
hey Travis, guess what? He's coming out with it on vinyl too.
Cool.
It says songs are Handy, Lame Claim to Fame, Foil, Sports Song, Word Crimes, My Own Eyes, Now That's What I Call Polka, Mission Statement, Inactive, First World Problems, Tacky, and Jackson Park Express.
First World Problems is hilarious.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? I also like Foil.
If you want to watch the music videos, they're on YouTube.
Yeah, look up Foil. That's another good one.
Oh, that's a hilarious one.
I may never be
But I noticed you can
foiled.
only see it like twice before it gets old.
That's true.
Well, got any more on Windows 9? Or
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot.
You know what problem is?
What's that?
I'm eating tater tots at the same time, and I kind of don't want to stop eating them.
Well, I got a couple more topics here. You want me to start out with those?
Yeah, start out with one of them. I'll be done in a minute. I don't want to stop eating.
Okay.
I'm
fat.
Well,
Well,
not really, not really.
anywho, well, if you're not a fan of an iPhone or can't stand the sight of an Android,
Get
or
a
just
Zune.
simply don't like Google hanging or watch Google watching your every move on the internet you have ever made or all your contacts on Google's server,
Then you
well,
only have one option. Get a Zune. Just kidding.
well, not really. Zunes are kind of outdated. Well,
That was like a failed trial.
Well, we got the best Windows Phone device to buy right now. If you don't like either iOS or Android, as far as I'm aware, other than like a basic phone, or unless you figured out how to do Linux on a phone, which hey, shoot us, or not shoot us, literally. Shoot us an email, tech95qa@gmail.com. Let us know. That'd be cool. Well, let's see. We got the Nokia. Let's see. Oh, Nokia Lumina. I know how to pronounce stuff when I first read it, but after I read it, it's like, no, you're not pronouncing it correctly. Nokia Lumina 930. Well, let's see. Let's start off with the good. The Nokia Lumia 930 has a crisp.
I thought you said leukemia, and I was like, great. Now it's history in the medical realm.
Nice.
Anyway,
the Nokia Lumia 930 has a crisp, bold display that makes Netflix shows look great.
But if any of you out there do have leukemia, or you know anybody with leukemia, we love you guys and we support your healing and all that good stuff.
Yep. Can I go now?
Anyway. Yeah, go home.
Okay.
Just kidding. Just kidding, you are.
Well, it makes Netflix look great with its awesome display. Its camera is up there with the best, and its metal and colorful plastic body will turn at least a few heads. The battery life wasn't impressive, says CNET. It's quite a chunky beast. Windows Phone 8.1 doesn't come with a Cortana voice assistant outside the US, and the platform still suffers from the mediocre app selection. Yeah, Windows Phone is going down the drain. I'm sorry, Windows fans, but that's what's happening. With its
what happened?
The Windows Phone platform is kind of going downhill because like most people are on Android. The bottom line, with its great display, brilliant camera, and attractive, colorful design, the Nokia Lumia 930 has the most you'd expect from a top-end Windows Phone device. Its battery lets it down though with an unimpressive selection of apps and is still available from the Windows Phone Store. A high-end Android device with a good camera will likely be a better option for many of you. But hey, if you don't like iOS or Android, then your options are kind of limited. I'm sorry, but hey, not it's we're just looking at we're just following the market here. So if you're tired of seeing those Samsung Galaxy phones and iPhones in everyone's hands and fancy something different, a little more colorful maybe, cast your eyes on Nokia's latest flagship. The Lumia 930 has a slick metal band running around the edge and some... Sorry, I just adjusted my volume. Sorry about that. It comes with the plastic back available in either a vivid green, bright orange, or white and black. If you don't want it to stand out quite so much. Like all the Nokia... Talking is so hard. Like all the Nokia Lumia phones, it runs on Windows Phone software. In this case, the latest 8.1 version as a top-end phone, hoping to do battle against the likes of Galaxy S5 and LG G3. It comes with a strong lineup of specs, including a 5-inch Full HD display, a 2.2 gigahertz quad-core processor, 4G LTE, and a 20-megapixel camera. It's almost identical to the Lumia Icon, which CDMA versions, which is exclusively available in the U.S. from Verizon. Nokia, the Lumia 930 is on the GSM model.
Oh.
So yeah, head over to cnet.com, Nokia Lumia 930, if you want more info. Okay, let's see. What else is on the agenda today? So that was the best Windows Phone to buy now. Do you want me to do Facebook's Q2 revenue of 2014 real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to kill your volume here so I don't get any bumps. Let's see. Excuse me, talking is so hard. Facebook earnings beat projections for the 8th quarter straight with $2.91 billion in revenue and 0.24 EPS in Q2 2014. The service is growing about twice as fast on mobile compared to its service as a whole. Facebook has 1.07 million mobile monthly users and 654 million daily mobile users. That helped bring it to 62% in ad revenue from mobile in total. Hahaha, rhyming there. Facebook now has 1.32 billion monthly users and 829 million daily users, or 63% of users returning each day. It beat Wall Street's estimate of $2.81 billion in revenue and 0.32 EPS. Wall Street responded positively to the earnings release, pushing FB to 5.25% in after-hours trading, what would be an all-time high above $75. Compared to Q1 2014, Facebook total user count is 3.125% from the 1.28 billion total monthly users to the 1.32 billion, and total daily user count is 3.36% from the 802 million to 829 million. Monthly mobile user count is up 5.9% from 1.01 billion to 1.07 billion, and daily mobile user count is up 7.4% from 609 million to 654 million. So if you want to check out more talk, look at TechCrunch.com. Okay, John, let's see. Ready for history in the PC realm? Math is
Yeah,
kind of drying out here.
yeah. Anyway, before I do history in the PC realm, I want to talk about Windows 9.
Okay.
With Windows 8 pretty much being abandoned, interest is now shifting to Windows 9, and any rumors about it will be sucked up as quickly as an iPhone 6 rumor. The latest, though, is a little bit hard to swallow. International Business Times recently ran a story based on the Russian leaker WZor's postings that Windows 9 will not ship in Q2 of next year, as promised, but in fall of this year, around October. Well, we're not buying it because lately WZor has been blowing it big time. WZor made the prediction in January this year in a tweet, and said, "Hey, Windows 9 is going to come out in October." Since then, WZor's whiffed completed repeatedly. February, they predicted a developer preview build that might appear on February 15th. Guess who wrote about it? Yeah, I feel a little bit
Uh-oh.
foolish. Yeah, I feel a little bit foolish now, but at the same time, I believe WZor. Anyway, they went on to predict May public beta, RC at the end of August, and a sign off from October to November. November. So where's my beta?
It
On June.
died.
Meh, shut up. On June 26th, another prediction. Windows 8.1 Update 2 will be announced during Microsoft's WPC 2014, July 13th through the 17th. Windows 9 beta will probably be presented at the same time. I must say, way to go, Nostradamus. Paul Paul Thurrott, whom I do trust, has pegged Windows 9 at April 2015. For right now, I'm going to believe that to be the case. And as for WZor, he can just stuff it.
Well, it's time for history in the PC realm with John Hewlett.
Windows NT. NT can stand for either New Technology, New Testament, or anything. Nincompoop turd. I don't know. But today we're going to be talking about Windows NT 4.0. Windows NT 4.0 was a preemptive graphical operating system designed to work with either a uniprocessor or symmetric multiprocessor computers. It was part of Microsoft Windows NT line of operating systems and was released to manufacturing on July 31st, 1996. It's a 32-bit Windows system available in both workstation and server editions, with a graphical environment similar to that of Windows 95. As a successor to Windows NT 3.51, Windows NT 4.0 introduced the user interface of Windows 95 to the Windows NT product line, including the Windows Shell, Windows Explorer, and the use of My nominal and the use of like My Computer, My Networks, My Documents, things like that. It also includes most applications introduced with Windows 95. Internally, Windows NT 4.0 was known as the Shell Update Release. Various administrative tools, notably User Manager for domains, Server Manager, and Domain Name Service Manager, have improved graphical user interfaces. The Start menu in Windows NT 4.0 separated the per-user shortcuts and folders from the all-user shortcuts and folders by a separator line. Windows NT 4.0 includes some enhancements from Microsoft Plus for Windows 95, such as the 3D pinball game, font smoothing, full window drag, high color icons, and stretching the wallpaper to fit the screen. Windows Desktop Update could also be installed on Windows NT 4.0 to update shell version and install Task Manager. The NT 4.0 Resource Kit included desktop themes and utilities. NT4 is the last major release of Microsoft Windows to support the Alpha, MIPS, or PowerPC CPU architectures. It remained in use by businesses for quite a number of years, despite Microsoft's many efforts to get customers to upgrade to Windows 2000, XP, and newer versions. It was also the last release in the NT line to be branded as Windows NT. Yeah, Windows NT 4.0, it was a good operating system. It had its flaws, though, and that's kind of where Windows 2000 came into play. Yeah. So, yeah. Have you ever used Windows NT 4?
I think on one of your machines.
No, on I have 3.51.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, is that it?
Yeah, I guess that's it. Anyway, thank you for listening to History in the PC Realm. And now back to your regularly scheduled Tech 95 podcast.
Okay, we got the Microsoft Surface Pro 3. Let's see if I can find it here. Well, the other
Travis,
day.
Travis, I gotta go here pretty quick, so let's make these quick.
Okay, I'll just do the good, bad, and the ugly. Well,
the good, the bad, the ugly, and the pretty ugly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
The best Surface yet is more than a tablet and less than a laptop. The other day I went to Staples and they had a Surface Pro 3 there with an attachable keyboard. I noticed that it was just like a big. It's like the Windows version of an iPad, per se. The Surface Pro 3 is thinner and lighter than the previous two models. Despite having a larger 12-inch display and higher screen resolution, a new kickstand makes it easier to set up and use, and the keyboard cover remains best in class. For example, the Surface Pro 3 is now optimized for a digital pen, which is included. The excellent keyboard cover is not included in the base price. Its improved touchpad still doesn't measure up. The chassis lacks pen storage, and even with the tweaked kickstand and keyboard hinges, the Surface Pro 3 still doesn't fit perfectly on the lap. Well, tablets aren't exactly supposed to fit on your lap unless you got like a souped up, ridiculous sized case. The bottom line with the Surface Pro 3 is Microsoft's best to PC to date, with more successful as tablet than a laptop replacement. Cool. So that's the Microsoft Surface Pro 3. Okay, I think that's it on the agenda for today. John, do you have anything else you considered adding or need to add, or we kind of short for time at the moment?
I think we're a little bit short for time because I gotta go to work.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, thanks for listening, and we would appreciate you guys contacting us. You can contact our email, which is tech95qa@gmail.com.
And our website is tech95.jimdo.com.
Anyway, as always, thank you so much for listening. I'm Jonathan Hewlett.
And I'm Travis Smith.
And thank you for listening to Tech 95. Anyway, bye-bye.
Bye.